How to build accountability as a coach. Let's get into it. Accountability as a coach is maybe the most important ingredient in being a master at coaching. Your relationship to accountability extends beyond yourself, and it extends directly to the person that you're coaching, the team you're coaching, or the organization you're coaching. You know, in the teams I coach all over the world, no matter startup to Fortune 100, what I hear a lot is that people need to be more accountable. But the people that need to be more accountable are often not the ones who are saying that. And this is one of the phenomena in leadership and in coaching that really doesn't work. And that is we expect accountability from others without looking ourselves in the mirror first. So to be accountable as a coach really means that you are 100% committed to the success of your player no matter what. It starts there. So your mindset wants to be, I am responsible for my coachees' success, period. Okay? I am responsible for my team's success, period. And that is where you want to enter your coaching relationship from. So then when you have clearly defined what the game is, you know, the clear goals and objectives, you define how we're going to measure that together, what success looks like. You've stretched the thinking so people are inside some kind of goal that's not predictable. Then the magic ingredient is accountability, and it starts with you. It starts with you as the coach. When I coach my clients, I am clear I'm 100% accountable for their success. Period. Full stop. I will do whatever it takes to make sure that they win at the game that they've said they're out to accomplish. Period. And then I am there available with my expertise and my experience, but I'm there more listening for, are they accomplishing it? Where are we stopped, right? What could we put in? Are we off track? Are we on track? What can we celebrate? What can we move beyond as a disappointment? And I'm never letting go of the championship. I'm never letting go of, we said that we would be there by that date with these results. And I got your back in that. I'm your coach. So a large part of building accountability is being emotionally connected yourself to their goals mattering. See, their goals are my goals. There's no distance. I'm not separated from the people I coach. I am one with the people I coach. That's my relationship to it. Once I can hear that their goals and objectives have a logic that they're going to work on and that I can support, and we've created that foundation, now the game begins. And I am accountable to them to make sure that I'm interrupting, stepping in, championing, whatever it takes to have the ball continue to move down the field. All right, so how you build accountability as a coach starts with yourself, starts with your conversation in the mirror with yourself. Are you accountable for the results? And you want to have the answer be yes. Now there's lots of reasons why you might say, oh no, I'm not accountable for their results. Don't they have to do something? Yes, they'll have to do something, but I don't care if they stop doing something. In fact, I expect them to stop doing a lot. Why? Because they don't know how to accomplish that which we said was a stretch goal. So I have compassion for people and I have compassion for myself. I'm almost always inside some stretch goal in my own business or my own development. So we got to have room for people to fail, to make mistakes, to doubt themselves, to get resigned, to get cynical. So I expect them to question the goal they set. I don't expect them to show up every day as their best selves, so perky and cheery and, you know, really embracing life with a new success story. That's not reality. Reality is when people are at work on important goals, they're going to have serious issues with fulfilling those big goals. And that's my job as a coach. That's where I step up. All right, so building accountability starts with you. From there, you want to also deal with how will you support the people you coach, whether it's one person or a team or your entire organization. You need a cadence of communication. You need a tempo of communication. It cannot be left to be ad hoc scheduling. So what I'm really talking about here is when will you meet, who will you meet with, and how long will that meeting last, and how frequently will that meeting last? I need time to be able to sit down, review the plan from our objectives, our goals, look at the milestones, are we on track, look at the actions that are being taken, coach any questions that may come up, support any areas that we're not doing well in, and ultimately have a clear path forward for the next period of time. So as a general rule, I recommend that you go no longer than 2 weeks without some kind of formal, which could be a 30-minute, could be 45-minute, could be an hour, could be a full day. I don't know. It depends on the size of your team, if it's one-on-one or one-on-many. The point is you have something in your calendar that you're in communication directly for the purpose and outcome of coaching people to win the championship. Without that structure and you're just waiting for something to show up, or you'll end up putting out the fires of the day perhaps, or being completely disconnected from the person that you're coaching and their day-to-day reality. Then they get on a call with you or they show up for a meeting with you and the whole meeting spent catching up on where they're at versus somebody who's there coaching them along the way. All right, so find that sweet spot of timing where of course you're not there holding their hand, but you are there frequently enough where you can catch where things become misaligned or where they get disempowered or where they're creating really great results that need a pat on the back so that you can celebrate those things. All right, have your coaching relationship matter. And here's where I look. Because I'm accountable for their results, I will do the perfect schedule with the people I coach. Sometimes it's more frequently because we need to deal with something that's pressing or that needs momentum to be built. Sometimes it's less frequently because we have some momentum or just the design of the results or project we're in can have a longer term, like 2-week touch point. But look for yourself. It can change over time. Always have the next meeting in your calendar with anybody you're coaching. Never leave some existing meeting saying we'll schedule later. Always have the next touch point and always be clear what is that person or what is the team working on between those two calls or meetings. Because why am I rigorous about that? Because I'm accountable for their results.